Welcome everyone to Juice Plus Stories of Hope. We have an exciting evening for you tonight. We are here with Char Hagerman and Christy Beggs. Our personal radio host is going to interview Charlene for us tonight. So my name is Lori Frelick. I'm a health coach. And Christy, I'll just let you take it away.
For sure. Well, yeah, we're doing these to share stories of hope. And Charlene, thank you so much for taking time tonight to sit and chat with us and tell everybody your story. Let's start from the beginning, I guess. We know this has to do with Juice Plus, but tell us about, I guess, your health at the beginning, Charlene.
Sure. So, girls, thank you for having me on here. This is just such an honor. I love talking about this kind of stuff. So this is my story is a story of both mental and physical health. So all the way from as far back as I can remember, I was struggling with weight. Not that I was always overweight, but the concept I had in my head of what I should look like was very distorted. And what healthy was for me was very distorted. I think I honestly was on Weight Watchers since I'm 7, like not even a lie. So I did a lot of binge dieting. I did a lot of looking in the mirror and just telling myself how awful I looked, stuff like that. So any quick fix I could get my hands on, I did. I never, ever thought about nutrition, not once. It was always about how can I get skinny? How can I remain skinny? It was just awful, to be quite honest with you. But I think a lot of people struggle with that. And I see it very much. I see it a lot in today's society, in women my age as well. We're just still not totally healed from whatever caused that in our lives to happen. So along came, I had a child, unfortunately, and my daughter, who is beautiful in every way. But unfortunately, I kept on looking in the mirror at myself and giving her the same message that I was giving myself as she was growing up, that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't skinny enough, that I wasn't this enough. So I didn't do anything really to correct that as she was growing up. But then along came grandchildren. And I don't know what it was, if it was my maturity or if it was the grandchildren, but it changed everything for me. And I suddenly realized that health had to be more about living a long life. I wanted to be there for them. And I don't know why that changed. Like I said, I love my daughter very much and she's no less special than my grandchildren, but for whatever reason that changed when these beautiful little souls came about. And I saw that I needed to give them a better representation of what healthy was. And I'm still not where I need to be, girls, but I'm way further ahead than I was. And the catalyst to that was Juice Plus and my girlfriend, Donna, who introduced Juice Plus to me. I never was a vitamin taker. I didn't do anything like that. I did only, things that were skinny pills kind of thing. So when Juice Plus came, I knew I needed it. And although it didn't happen overnight, I was able to get to a point where my mind was more powerful and I was educated more, which is also what the Juice Plus and Juice Plus community did for me.
That's amazing, Char. So when were you introduced? Like how far back did you start taking it?
Sure. So that was January of 2015.
Okay.
And and so when I started taking it, I had 2 rather invasive surgeries, almost back like 6 weeks apart from each other, and
Wow.
both of them went off without a hitch. And I was dancing at my daughter's wedding in June. So surgery in January, surgery in April, daughter's wedding, and dancing in June. It was great.
Wow, that's phenomenal. I know what you mean with like when you say, you grow up with this mentality and your parents, your grandparents sometimes have a lot to do with it. I remember my grandma told me once, you look healthy, but she said it in a way where instantly healthy was bad in my brain. And I did not want to look healthy. So no, I know so many people who struggle with the same thing. And what did you find Juice Plus did for you, Char?
Juice Plus was more of a belief in being healthy, but more of a belief in myself that I was just actually enough the way I was, and that I had all the tools that I needed to just grow. And, there was a lot of resources around the education. We got to listen to nutritionists, doctors, nurses, coaches. I just kept on filling myself up by attending these events and listening to more and more education on actual nutrition and health. So, and then just the overall, once I started taking Juice Plus, I was more aware of what the food I was eating. So I started craving more fruits and vegetables. I was normally a person that was in the cupboard after supper or after a meal looking for something sweet because it was just a habit. And I just remember sitting there, standing in the pantry and going like, yeah, but I don't really want anything, and my health, like my eating habits changed, and I was just my body was more happy with what I was feeding it in a day, just getting the Juice Plus in me. Just getting
Wow.
those fruits, vegetables, and berries, getting them into me and getting good food into me got me to start eating properly. Yeah.
That's wonderful. I know, Lori, you're very well versed and knowledgeable in the whole area of health and how it benefits you, in so many different ways. And you've been to several of these conferences as well. Can you speak to a little bit of what Juice Plus actually, does for your body?
Well, it provides our body with the what we're not getting. So it bridges the gap between what we eat and what we should be eating, because it provides those antioxidants and polyphenols and all the good vitamins and minerals. Even though, it's not a vitamin, people get mixed up with that, because a vitamin is when you take a certain, like vitamin C out of an apple or an orange or something and put it in a pill. Well, Juice Plus is the whole plant, the peel and everything. So, an apple might have 10,000 nutrients in it. When you put an apple in Juice Plus, you're getting all those nutrients. And then they all work in synergy together to bring out the best of each other, because that's how God made it. Char, do you want to explain a little bit more about what Juice Plus is?
Yeah. So, and two, I just wanted to add, I did not, when I heard about Juice Plus, it made so much sense to me, because I was raised on a farm. So I knew that I knew that plants and things that came from the earth were good for me. My parents today are 89 and 93 and just, in such good health and smart, and just their mental, the clarity is there. So I knew it was good for me, but I just didn't eat it right. So I just wanted to state, even though I knew that I should be eating it, I wasn't. And even though when I got the Juice Plus and I knew that it was the food I needed, I didn't want, my mind almost wasn't there yet. But after I started taking these, I started getting the energy. I started feeling better. I got the mental clarity. And I think that really helped for me to get on the right page as well with my health, like seeing the world from a different view, rather than just, oh, what am I eating? This is going to add to my weight, and stuff like that. So the whole feeling good, your body actually giving you a state of mind that helps you be open to how healthy feels, was really great too. So yeah, salad in a capsule, juicing but easier. These are the things that I love about Juice Plus.
I love their Healthy Starts plan for children.
Yes.
Do you have any grandchildren? So in your bio, you said that you are a Glamma on a mission, or grandma on a mission.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
Yes. So I am definitely a Glamma on a mission. And, I just see the need for children to be fed good foods right from the get-go as soon as they can, so that we can give them that foundational support with their nutrition that's going to last them into their, teens, 20s, 30s. So I call myself a Glamma on a mission because, I'm not bragging, but people just say that, every time I go out with my grandkids, they're like, oh my God, you're their grandma. And I'm like, I'm their Glamma, actually. And the kids always tease me. But I do have a really great story for anybody that has kids that struggle with eczema. So when my daughter was growing up, she had eczema, allergies, everything. She was allergic to everything except for oranges, I think, when I took her in for the test. And she had all the creams. I had her on prednisones. I had her on inhalers. I had her on all the steroid creams because, again, quick fix, right? That's all I knew. So I kept on taking her to the doctor for every little thing. So fast forward, none of that worked. It just actually hurt her more than anything. But now when she had her children, she took Juice Plus with the second and third one. So the second one, he did come out with her skin. So he had some eczema when he was 7 months old. And he had a really big patch on his arm and a really big patch on his face. And you know what? I thought, what the heck? I'm going to try this Juice Plus for him, not knowing if it would do anything for him. But we opened it up and we put it in his capsule. And we did that for 3 weeks straight. And I have before and after pictures, guys, and I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it myself, but it just went dormant and it hasn't come back. And the pictures speak for themselves. So that's the one reason I'm like, oh my gosh, kids need to have this right as soon as they possibly can. The other story I have with my other granddaughter, she was born at 28 weeks. She was 1.1 kilograms when she was born. She was a Juice Plus baby, and she came out. She came out. They plopped her onto the table, put her in a little bag, and we were all like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?" Just praying all the time. And here this little one comes out, and girls, she made it past the NICU stage of getting to that 5 pounds and getting home. And today she is just the feistiest little fighter. And I honestly don't believe that would have happened either if our daughter wasn't getting the good nutrition into her body for both her and the baby when she was pregnant. So I have those pretty incredible stories that I can share about Juice Plus and what it does during pregnancy for mom and baby as well.
Yeah, and now that
Those are amazing stories.
Juice Plus, the children can get it for free for 21 years.
It's true. Yeah. Like from age 4 up until 25, as long as they are in a full-time university or college program after age of 18. And that makes so much sense to me for college or university students to just pair up. Like, it doesn't have to be your own child or your own grandchild or even anybody in your family. So to me, it just makes so much sense. If you have 2 university college students, like you girls or boys or whichever, pair up. One of you get it for free, with the other one pays for it, but split the cost, right? Makes so much sense to me.
Definitely. And when you're in university or college, those are the years where you're living on Itchy Bound and craft dinner. So it's good to get those veggies in.
I remember Itchy Bound.
Yeah. Oh yes. We all do.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's share with everybody if they're interested. How do they go about getting more information and getting their hands on Juice Plus?
Yeah, sure. So for myself, well, Lori, did you want to give the information there or?
Sure. So reach out to the person who shared this video with you. And if nobody shared this video with you, get in touch with me and I would be happy to hook you up with somebody.
Wonderful.
So, Charlene, what would be if someone's sitting on the fence right now about Juice Plus, what would you say to them?
I would just say, go do it. You know what? Do it. Nutrition, it's the easy button to get nutrition into your bodies every day. I mean, if people need it, and I think a lot of people do need that. Like, there's a big trust factor in our society today. No one knows who to trust or what to trust anymore. I really like the fact that it's family farmed, it's vine ripened, but the family farmed gets me in the heart every time because I grew up on a farm. So I love that we do that. And for any skeptics out there, you know what? It's 100% money back guarantee. We're not after your money. We're after you to be healthy. So take it, give it a try. We have, you have up to 4 months or a couple of weeks before that 4 months that you can say it didn't work for me and still get a full refund on it. So it's just to me, it's a no-brainer. I hate to use that word, but that cliche or whatever, but to me, it just is.
I agree.
100%. Yep, exactly. Well, ladies, thank you so much again, and for taking the time, and hopefully lots of people, connect with you after this and ask more questions and get more information, because it really is, just such a wonderful thing. So thank you both very much.
Awesome. Thanks, girls.
Thank you, Char.